Good afternoon all. It is Tuesday. This is September 30th. And September really did fly by. I mean, it flew by so quickly. I had two birthdays celebrating in September that were major, like milestone and accomplished birthdays. So happy birthday to those two people. But I am working on some tea light candles today. And as you can see, I have my 4 ounce burning here. And I do a candle burn every time I, make my own candles. I have a bag in my lap that's collecting wax, so forgive the rustling sound you hear. And I am actually working on, let me move this fan. There we go. I'm actually working on the tea lights for all four of my Caribbean fragrance candles, Caribbean collection candles, excuse me. So while I'm working on that, I will be cleaning off the tea lights. These are wickless tea lights because guess what? I did a wick tea light and guess what happened? I'm going to show you. It got that. So the wick leaned to the side and burnt my candle, my acrylic. So, the acrylic is like this. Let me show you here. This is the regular acrylic. There you can see. And it burnt the acrylic. I was upset, but neither here nor there. I just decided to let it harden on its own. Excuse me. Getting over a cold. This past weekend was rough, but it was successful because I did get all of my candles done for my 4 ounce, my 8 ounce, and my 16 ounce candles. I did get all of those container candles done. I'm happy about that. I pushed through even when I was sick. On Sunday, I just completed the last of my Caribbean collection candles. That's the Golden Tide. I completed that last, so you will see it uploaded shortly on YouTube Shorts. I'll have a couple of them uploaded. I'll actually have all four of them because I did do 4 different edits for those. And you know what's a great editor right now? YouTube. Go on YouTube, make your videos, do the edits on there, and just take it and download it, and you can use it on other platforms. Did I say YouTube? I meant TikTok. Yeah, TikTok. TikTok is excellent for grabbing edits from and then downloading them to your device, whether it be your phone or whether it is, another type of device, a phone, a tablet, some other type of device that you do want to download those TikToks to. Those videos will be like ready for content just off the bat, and you can make them in a few minutes, even a few seconds if you don't want to have long extensive videos. But my videos are I do attempt to edit them through TikTok because TikTok is an awesome platform for a lot of editing, a lot of making your videos look what you want it to be. Even it's just amateurish editing, it still is worthy to me because you can create content that people may or may not like, respectfully, of course. Don't make content people be like, oh my god, what the whatever. But I do make candle content on TikTok, and then I'll just download the videos to my phone because I have an awesome S24, and I'll take those videos and I'll upload them to YouTube, or to another platform like Instagram or Facebook. I'm not on Twitter. You won't find a Thari candle on Twitter, so don't even ask about it. I'm heading over to Substack. Substack is the platform that I want to use as well. Substack has a plethora of tools to help you. I actually wrote a candle article over there on Substack. So check it out when you do get a minute. I have, a lot going on with my marketing now that I've produced my candles, produced the containers that I'm going to sell. My marketing is coming up next, and that's going to be for this entire week as I prepare to debut my candles October 5th. I'm using, I think, Constant Contact, and I'm going to go over there today and ask them about, what is needed to do more, better marketing, and get my email list up and going as well. So, that's a major thing for me. If you want to send any email, I will put it on this video as well at the bottom in the description. You can email Athari Mshuma, and I'll spell that ATHARIMSHUMAA, Athari Mshuma, and that's at gmail.com. And that's my email. That's the email address you can send, if you want to get on the email list for Constant Contact. I don't send out newsletters yet. I haven't got to that point. I'm not sending out any newsletters, so I will work on that. It's coming up, but not anytime soon. Next year, maybe I'll start on newsletters, but I'm building up slowly, getting everyone to know about the candles and how it's helping the community. First of all, my candles are helping with the with women. Been through a situation. I won't go extensively into it, but it does help women in the community overcome a lot of different things that have gone on with them. I'm not getting into any particulars. I don't want to be put any which way with it. I will talk about it more privately on a different platform, but this is to help the women of my community, the women of communities, across America and eventually around the world. But I'm starting where I am with what I have. That's a big thing to me. Start with what you have where you are. So the candles are they're helping me to get myself together, as people say nowadays, to heal. So I'm working on that right now. I'm working on also, handing out these little tea lights from my Caribbean collection, along with affirmations and ways to just center, ground, and enjoy the time you have with yourself. That is super important to me. The time you have with yourself is the most important time in the world. Enjoy that time. Enjoy your luxury of being around you. If you need a support group, it is always out there. I'm promoting that as well. There are individuals out here who will support you, who will encourage, who will, guide you, who will get you moving in a direction that feels more fulfilling than where you currently are at. If you are struggling, if you're struggling, find support, find help, find your tribe. Those people who are willing to insist that you keep moving, or that you sit still a minute. No one tells you exactly how you should feel about where you are in life. If you need to sit still for a couple days, hours, months, years, do so. Do so. It is beneficial to your own health, as well as those around you who are supporting you. They will understand, and if they don't, then that's their problem, not yours. But I'm working on my candles here, and as you can see, here's my dozen. I'm going to do a candle maker's dozen, which is my 13th. That's I'm calling it a candle maker's dozen. You know how bakers have the baker's dozen? Well, I have the candle maker's dozen. So I'm doing the candle maker's dozen right now. Let me try to, there we go. Oh, please don't lean. Okay, there we go. put that up just a little. I have just the right thing. I'm sorry for interrupting my own video, but I want to kind of put this up here. There we go. All right, there we go, better. So yeah, I was talking about the candle maker's dozen. I just came up with that. It's super cute to me. You know, this candle maker's dozen. Here, let's see this. There we go. The candle maker's dozen is, you know, my version of a baker's dozen. So the candle maker's dozen is, oh, that's on the camera. It is a 13 pack of candles. These are being handed out for free. I just packaged 13 in one and 12 in the other, and I call the 13 packaged one the candle maker's dozen. That light is so bright across my face. There we go. Yep, the candle maker's dozen is my version of a baker's dozen, because it shows you 13 of the candles. And I'm going to take a picture of these bags when I'm done. So I'll have one bag of 12 dozen and one bag of 13 candles, 12 tea lights and one bag of 13 tea lights. So that, you know, it's just a kind of my own little joke. Hey, so whatever. But yeah, my candle maker's dozen, and then my regular 12 dozen, I'm putting out. But yes, this is, you know, a community effort for me to make the candles, to put them out, to talk to people, which I haven't done in quite a while. So I am nervous about putting out, you know, candles and telling others about them as I, you know, get as I go out into the community right here in my neighborhood, as well as around Atlanta. And I'm Atlanta based, so welcome to Atlanta. But I just wanted to come on here really quick and let everyone know about the candles. Again, I'm on here on YouTube more. TikTok is a great place to do your edits and place them on YouTube if you want to. I like that part. I like uploading, you know, content. I upload content just about every day now, because it's so much easier to maneuver now. And I'm about to put out a small podcast once a week. Once a week, I'm going to do a podcast on Substack. So if you are on Substack or would like to join, I have a podcast under my candle name, Athari Candle. So if you'd like to try that out, you can head over to Substack. I did put out one article already on there. So check that out when you do get a moment. Going to be a few more minutes on here, and then I'm going to finish my wrapping up these candles and these tea lights and putting them aside. Like I said before, I'm not doing wick tea lights. I have no need to put a wick, which is really tiny, into a tea light, and then, you know, you burn it for a few minutes. So they are wickless tea lights. Oh, okay. I must have missed that one. But yeah, that's going to go in another one. So I had to sit off to the side. I don't know what I was doing with this. But yeah, these are wickless tea light candles, and they will be just handed out. Be like, hi, my name is Ola. I'm with Athari Candle, and here's a tea light to make your day. That simple. You know, that simple. But thank you all for joining. You definitely enjoy the rest of your week ahead. Again, October 5th, you will see my candles on my Etsy site. So check that out over at Etsy. Athari Candle is it's on every social media except Twitter. It's not on every social media, but it is on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Substack, and Etsy. As well as, I said Substack already. Sorry, stumbling over my words. But yeah, it's on a couple of different social medias if you want to check out Athari Candle. But you all enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.